My new mission is I'm fed up of waiting, and I've been on about Criterion UK needing to start releasing some of their 4K discs like they're doing in the US. I mean, we had this back when Criterion shifted from DVD to Blu-ray.
Yeah.
And they're releasing all these Blu-rays, and they're not releasing them in the UK. And then we start getting them in the UK, and I started getting ones that I already had in the US. You know, a year or two later, they would come up in the UK, and now we got the same issue. But I've waited a while, and Criterion UK are still not doing it. I don't know why, but we don't have the same issue that there was with Blu-rays being region locked. So I've decided I'm going to start importing stuff from the US and like catching up on it. So the first thing in this mission is Devil in a Blue Dress, which
it's a great film.
It is a great film. It's Carl Franklin's 1995 follow-up. He did One False Move with Billy Bob Thornton and the late Bill Paxton. Cracking little movie. And then he did this with Denzel Washington, Tom Sizemore, and Don Cheadle in like his mainstream, let's say, debut. I mean, he'd done a few bits before, but it was this movie that put him on the map for being scary as all hell. It's a little neo-noir, slightly different flavor, but it would sit alongside the likes of Marlowe in The Long Goodbye and Chinatown. You know, I've got a lot of time for it. No idea why it didn't come to the UK. But Criterion US, the disc has been out for coming up to a year now, and bit the bullet, imported it over, and it looks fantastic. It's native 4K, Dolby Vision. It's a 95 film with like zero effects. And they've made shot on film looks fabulous. You know, it's the kind of thing you can really do a tremendous 4K job on. And I think that it benefits from it because there are a lot of interesting uses of natural light. And these don't suffer from anywhere near as much crush or issues with, you know, variable grain as they do back in the days of Blu-ray, DVD. You know, like it just doesn't have that. The HDR can handle it a lot better. It's a lovely picture. It's the same soundtrack as I think was on the Blu-ray. TTSMA 5.1 sounds great, and a lot of the old extras plus a couple of new ones. But I have to say, my Region 3 player packed up, and I couldn't check out any of the extras because they are on the accompanying region locked Blu-ray. Other than that, though, I think it's a recommended import.